Ancient masters like Jesus Christ, the Buddha, they understood this phenomenon with clarity. And this is the difference between being an awakened soul and a liberated soul. So now a lot of people get this mixed up today, but this is actually very clear. An awakened soul sees the pattern. An awakened soul understands that there is no right or wrong. He knows that his thoughts, feelings, and action creates his reality. But an awakened soul miss one important information, which is how to let go and be fully and truly detached. He only detached to get the outcome that he wants, which works for him most of the time. But a liberated soul is one that doesn't care about anything. So now, nothing can be used to scare a liberated soul, because even Buddha, which was a liberated soul too, said, if anything controls you, if you care, if anything matters to you, that thing becomes a prison for you. So if money matters to you, money is your prison. If your mother, your wife, your sibling matters to you, they become a chain on your wrist that you cannot move without. An awakened soul understands what the liberated soul understands. But the difference between the awakened soul and the liberated soul is that the awakened soul cannot truly let go, cannot truly say, okay, I don't give a fuck, let it be. But the liberated soul cannot care less. Example of liberated souls were Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ didn't give a fuck what you were going to do with his body, because as a liberated soul, he knew that you can only touch the body, but you cannot touch the soul. But souls like Michael Jackson, souls like, the reason why I called Michael Jackson was because he was a liberated soul, but he could not let go because he was still attached to the materialism. But you see souls like Bob Marley. Bob Marley was a liberated soul. Bob Marley could not care less of what you could do about his body. Bob Marley never feared anything because he was never a slave to anything. So you see, these are instances for you to understand that even in the industry today, we still have some awakened souls, so many awakened souls, because you cannot truly get to the top if your eye does not really open to reality of life. So souls like Jay-Z, Beyonce, Rihanna, they are awakened souls, but they are not liberated, because they cannot just say, I don't give a fuck, let it be. A lot of their lives still depends on the system, so they work hard to protect the system. But awakened souls do not care what the outcome will be. Souls like Tupac, you can take my life, I don't care. But the problem about being an awakened soul is that they will always come for you one way or the other. See souls like Triple Extension, they got awakened and wanted to be liberated, but through the course of their liberation, they was killed. Jesus Christ was awakened and was liberated, but through the course of his liberation, he was killed. This is because liberation is very dangerous. When you become awakened, you see all the patterns and you decide to go into it, even make use of it for your own gain, because you know there is no right and wrong, there are only actions and consequences. But the problem with liberated souls is that they always try to help, they always try to liberate others, they always try to speak with their voice like I am doing now, to show them what it means to be liberated. And that is always a problem, because you liberating these sleeping people now, you are putting the awakened and greedy men at risk, because they became awakened, but they don't want to be liberated, because they understand that they can take advantage of the sleeping ones. So when you now try to wake up the sleeping ones, the awakened ones now will now turn on you. But what this video is all about is to make you truly understand the clear difference between being awakened and being a liberated soul. I no go ever advise you make you go become liberated soul if you no wan die young, because the world no dey take am kindly with the liberated souls. But if you want to be awakened, You want to be liberated. Peace and love.